Hello everybody, welcome to 40ish Unfiltered. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Lauren Mishkon. This is the show where we dish all the juicy feedback from Thursday's main episode. We dive into your comments, your DMs, everything that you're saying about the 40ish dilemmas. And if you want more 40ish in your life, and of course you do because everyone does, please hit that follow button and become a subscriber exclusively on Apple Podcasts. When you subscribe, you get early access. You get ad-free
and
across both shows.
And you get bonus episodes. That's across 40ish and Self-Care Club. So please come be part of the club. We would love to have you.
Are you ready for the feedback?
No.
Why not?
Because I want your meltdown first.
Oh, my meltdown. Am I melting down this week? I don't know.
It's not optional. You have to bring something. That's the segment of the show. That's how it works. And then we have a listener that gives us their meltdown. You understand? That's how it works. And then we decide who's the winner of the most midlife melty downy person. That's how it works. It's really upbeat. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of complaining.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel like I'm in meltdown. I feel like I'm very, very distracted with new motherhood. We're still I still can't basically leave the house unless I'm here to record. I'm still stuck at home with a puppy that can't go out yet.
Let's talk about it.
The puppy?
No, I love your puppy. I love her.
She's got very bitey. She's got very mouthy. She's teething. I wish I could give her cowpole. I wish.
She's got very, very sharp little teeth.
God, do you know what she did yesterday evening? I was trying to do some email admin stuff with Zach. She was sitting on my lap. She drank my cup of tea. A full cup of tea. And I was like, I'm sure puppies aren't supposed to have caffeine. What's going to happen now?
What did happen?
Not a lot. She just did her normal evening time zoomies and then I put her to bed. But I mean, I don't know. I'm sure puppies aren't supposed to drink tea. Does Miley drink tea?
No,
Barker would never drink a cup of tea.
But hold on, you've always prided yourself on being the strictest mother in the world.
I know.
And nothing gets past you.
I know.
And now she's sleeping on all the fucking sofas. There are beds all over her house for this dog. And now she's climbing on the table and drinking your cup of tea.
No, she was sitting on my lap. I was at the kitchen counter.
Yeah, that's not the dog. The dog trainer would not like that.
The dog trainer. Oh my God.
Anyway, we're going to talk about this.
Okay.
This new motherhood thing.
Yeah.
That is now greatly impacting my life. because I think you should be able to leave the house.
I've just left her for 2 whole hours.
You're a little
and
stressed.
I'm already feeling guilty.
What are you right? That's what we're talking about.
My motherhood guilt. My mother's guilt.
What are you feeling guilty about?
She'll be lonely.
She won't be lonely.
Might cry.
She will be asleep.
She might need a poo.
She will be asleep.
She's wondering, where's my mummy? Is she ever coming home? Is she always in a podcast studio? She loves her job more than she loves me.
I need therapy.
She'll need therapy when she grows up. She might pierce things and tattoo things and go out with a bad boy because I haven't been there enough for her. She might get an eating disorder. I don't know.
See, the thing is, I don't know how much you're joking. Meltdown.
Yeah.
I had two, but actually, let's talk about how you won't leave the house. This is my meltdown.
Yeah.
You won't leave the house.
I'd love to leave the house, but she doesn't have her injections. I'd love to go out for walks and take her out.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
I want to leave the house.
Well, everyone else in your household leaves the house.
Yeah, they do. Because they're bastards. Because mummy's always left holding the baby.
Yeah, but mummy doesn't have to be left holding the baby.
Well, I haven't got a nanny. Or an au pair. It's just me.
You do.
And I'm exhausted, Nicole. I'm exhausted. I've got cracked nipples. They're
Okay, we're getting nowhere with this.
No, nowhere.
Right.
What's your meltdown?
My meltdown is it's not sexy.
Okay.
It's not sex. It's okay. It's not about menopause.
Okay. As long as it's not about fungal toenails, I don't care.
How dare you?
Okay, good.
That is not nice.
Okay,
I do not have fungal toenails.
So many people do.
Why?
And so many people around me do.
Who?
Oh, I don't want to name and shame, but I'm just saying
How do you
many
know?
people around me. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to know about it. I just know. It's so middle-aged. What is it then?
It's the clearing up.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Endless.
No. I am done with it.
Okay.
I'm done with it.
Okay.
I leave the kitchen. It is spotless. I know I've talked about this before.
Literally last week.
Wasn't last week. It was a few weeks ago and it was right at the end of the show. I'm now bringing it as its full segment on its own because that's
full meltdown.
That is what it deserves.
Please.
Because I am not the only woman in the world that feels this way about her kitchen. I spend my life cleaning my kitchen counters. That is what I do. And it doesn't matter how many times I clean them, they always need cleaning. If I step outside of the kitchen for maybe 43 seconds and I come back, there is something to clean.
And the avocados are off.
See, you do have a meltdown. Right. What's that got to do with the kitchen counters?
Because I'm saying, if you leave the kitchen 43 seconds, the avocado's gone from ripe to overripe.
Oh, yeah. And the bananas.
And the bananas, yeah. And the fucking raspberries. Anyway.
Oh, I've actually stopped with raspberries.
I feel like I could literally blink, open my eyes again, and the raspberries have gone mouldy.
I've stopped with them.
I've also stopped buying them.
Because they're £3.80.
I'm sick of it.
£3.80.
I am sick
on
of it.
Ocado for raspberries.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I'd rather grow a raspberry bush and pick them myself.
I would just not. I'm not going to have raspberries. You know what? I haven't missed them. I haven't actually missed them.
I do miss them, but they're too expensive.
They
and
are
I
too. So are
hate-
blackberries. I haven't had blackberries for a long time.
Oh, no, I can get those for free in my woods.
Oh,
Don't
well,
need to buy those.
Share the love.
I will in September.
Anyway, so if any person steps into the kitchen, they seem to fuck the whole space up and they don't care. It doesn't matter to them. It doesn't matter that there's crumbs everywhere. It doesn't matter that there's like coffee stains in the sink. It doesn't matter that all their crumbs from the toaster is all over. They don't care.
They don't see it.
They don't care. And I really care. And I said to my husband the other day that I think I would have been a lot more successful professionally if I did not have to clean the kitchen counters. And he looked at me like I was being dramatic. I mean, how fucking dare he? I wasn't being dramatic.
Not at all.
I do believe that it has held me back in my career. You said the same. You said the same.
I said I could have written a set of encyclopedias in the time I spend detoxing my kitchen counter and also bonering my floor. I have a boner. It's a mop, and I boner that floor at least 3 times a day.
But you also have a puppy.
Yeah, but even before the puppy. And I understand I had an elderly incontinent spaniel before the puppies. I was bonering a lot then. But even before he was incontinent, I'd boner that floor many, many times a day.
I don't even boner the floor.
You don't?
No, I'm too busy with the worktops.
With the worktops. I do both.
Anyway, my point is,
yeah,
we might have a much bigger podcast if we weren't cleaning our kitchen so very much.
It's so true. And then if we had the bigger podcast, we could like afford to pay someone to clean our kitchen all the time, and then we wouldn't ever have to clean our kitchen. That'd be amazing.
Right. So everyone listening,
yeah,
could you tell all your friends?
Could you all listen and all subscribe?
And
so
all
that
subscribe.
we could earn some more money, and then we don't have to clean our kitchens all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Or we could just move in together and have a permanently tidy kitchen. We'd fight over that clean surface. We'd be able to see our reflection in it. It'd be amazing.
We'd have the tidiest house.
The tidiest house. I want to go to some feedback. Are you ready?
Ready.
It's a smorgasbord of feedback this week.
Okay.
S says, I had to get in touch about the lady with the young PT and the unfortunate leak after her burpee tuck jumps because I have discovered a hack for such accidents.
A sanitary towel.
Period knickers while exercising.
That is a brilliant idea.
This means any little leaks are not a problem, but I don't have to wear tenor pads, which would make me feel really old. Also, eating pumpkin seeds really helps. Hope this helps you. Love the show. Makes me laugh every week.
Pumpkin seeds?
So she says. Who knew?
I did not know that.
What a midlife tip.
What a midlife tip. What a midlife tip.
I actually do have pumpkin seeds every day, but I don't do any burpee squat jumps, so I can't tell you if they work or not.
Well, you'd know.
My pelvic floor seems fine.
Then they work.
Great. Vicky says, thank you for the injuries discussion. You know, when you were saying about how you've always got an injury and everything's an injury, and I woke up from sleeping with a neck injury. And I thought it was just my job as a dog walker. So much so that I don't even bother to tell my husband about them anymore because he just says, you need to get a new job. Now I can tell him that it's my age and still not get any sympathy. Thank you.
Yeah. You are welcome.
And R says, hello, Lauren and Nicole. I've recently found your podcast and found myself laughing out loud whilst listening as I drive to work or walk the dogs. I think I must look crazy, but who cares? I'm enjoying myself. So many people write to us and say, I'm laughing and I'm out walking and I think other people think I'm a nutter.
Yes.
Which is, I love that.
I want to know what they're laughing at.
Yeah, me too.
I want to know what bits are tickling you. So everyone listening, please, can you just write to us and let us know what is making you laugh? Because then we'll bring more of that.
Yeah. I don't really have any friends and I get lonely because my children are growing up and doing their own thing, rightfully so, and my husband is often busy with work or the gym. We do lots together, but I understand that he can't spend all of his time with me, so I end up spending an awful lot of time alone. Listening to you both and laughing along with you has helped me feel less lonely, and you always put a smile on my face. I hope you both realise how much you're helping people and how important your line of work is to your listeners. Thank you. That's so sweet.
You know what? That is so sweet.
Because we don't often feel like we're doing important work.
No,
do we?
Especially as I was listening to a podcast this morning on sustainability and it really made me question mine.
Your sustainability or your life choices?
Life choices. Didn't we have a comment or a DM or someone was asking one of us to do a nude photo shoot?
Oh yeah, I was going to bring that after the break. Do you want it now?
Well, we're here.
Okay, so Philip, who asked us the question, who would be the better lunch date? And we've had that discussion. He's back. He's back.
Did he tell us who he wanted to take on?
He said that he absolutely loved the fact that we came as a package deal. And thanks for that.
Right. Is he taking us for lunch or?
He hasn't said. Now
No.
he says.
No, because it's going to cost him more.
Wait for it. I love the lunch date answer and how lovely that you come as a package deal, a dream come true. Oh, thanks, Philip.
Oh, sweet. Philip, you're very sweet.
Once again,
what a charmer.
You may change your mind after this. Once again, in the spirit of fun and harmless education, which one of you lovelies would be more likely to pose nude for an artist? Maybe you have already. Also, would either one of you be happy seeing it hung in a gallery or museum for all to see? Please ignore the fact that I am an artist living in Paris. Well, Philip, we can't ignore the fact that you are an artist living in Paris. Can we? We can't ignore that. If you were like, I am a plumber living in Walthamstow, that's one thing. But you're not. So what am I supposed to do with that? What are you saying, Philip? Are you inviting us to Paris, Philip? And are we allowed to keep our clothes on if we come? I don't know. What is your answer to this? Firstly, have you posed already nude for a painting? I'd like to know.
No.
I have posed topless for a painting. I have? Yeah.
Who painting it?
My friend. She was a woman. That's fine. No problem with that.
Where's the painting?
Oh, God. It's probably in her A-level art folder somewhere in her mum's loft.
Her A-levels?
Yeah. So, okay, fine.
Let me tell you exactly who is more likely, Philip. It is Laura Mishcon. Okay? It's Laura Mishcon.
I actually don't care. But
we are not a package deal when it comes to this. She doesn't
No.
care about shit like this.
I don't.
I'm very prudy. I'm not getting my kit off. I'm sorry. There's just no way, Jose, am I posing in any nude fashion whatsoever. No.
The thing is, what I would want to know is it going to be like Sigmund Freud? Because he, when he painted Kate Moss and it's all like the veins and the blotchy and the this. Or are you going to do like an idealized painting? Because if you're going to like give me a tummy tuck and a boob job and all the rest of it, great. If you're going to pull a whole Lucian Freud. Did I say Sigmund?
Are you going to have like,
I meant Lucian.
grapes and cheeses and things all
Lying
around
on a
you?
chaise,
Yeah,
like Titanic vibes. No,
Titanic vibes.
I don't want that. I want something more modern.
All right,
more modern
Philip,
than
she's getting very fussy about
more modern than Titanic, but not a Lucian Freud. Okay.
Got that, Philip?
Got it?
Are you inviting her to Paris? Is she coming to Paris for this nude
I don't
photo
think
shoot?
my husband would be that delighted. Not a nude photo shoot. It's a painting. It's a portrait.
He'll probably take a photo first and then paint from the photo.
Have you ever painted a nude?
No.
I have painted many.
Okay.
Because
I'm not surprised.
Okay, so I have. And I can tell you it's not that different from painting some apples because you're really not looking at like the bits. You're just looking at the shape, the curve, the tone, where the shadow lies. So for me, it's not a weird pervy thing. For me, it's just art. I'm okay with it. Sorry, but I am. And would I care if it was a museum or gallery? Again, depends on the painting.
Well then you can go to Paris.
He's not actually invited
was.
us.
He actually was.
No.
Actually he was. First he's asked you out for lunch.
He hasn't. He hasn't asked us for the lunch. He hasn't asked us.
He said who would be the better lunch date?
He hasn't asked us on the lunch date.
Listen, if Laura Mishkon is going to get her kit off, it's going to be her, isn't it? You can go
I'm
to
not
Paris.
going to Paris without you. You're coming.
I'm not coming.
You'll have to sit in the room. You'll have to be my chaperone. You have to keep it above board.
I have to keep it above board.
Yeah.
Perhaps maybe don't go. That would keep it. That might keep it above board. Philip, I feel like you're just asking these questions now so that we discuss it on the show. Listen, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
because
what's next, Philip? Where's this going, Philip? Because I feel like the next question is going to be really, which one of you is more like, well, neither of us. We're married, very, very
Which one of you
long-term marriages.
likes it up the bum
Yeah,
butt?
It's better than an elbow. Come to Paris. Let me paint you nude. That's
Lauren
better
is
than an elbow.
referring to the dilemma last week with the listener last week, whose husband elbows her, and that's his form of seduction.
His initiation.
Anyway.
Yeah. Listen, how am I supposed to break this to the family? Hi, guys, listen, can you do the school run? Can you cook your own dinner? Can you look after the puppy? Because I am going to Paris to meet a random man to be painted nude.
I cannot tell you how fucked off I will be if you can't leave the fucking house for 3 minutes with this puppy, but suddenly she could go to Paris.
I'd like to hear the conversation with you and Ollie when you bump into him in the David Lloyd.
Always.
About where I am.
Yeah.
Where's Lauren? She's in Paris. What's she doing? She told me she was working. Okay.
Well, he won't be at the David Lloyd, will he? He'll have to be at home breastfeeding.
You're right, he would. So true. So true.
Nothing's going to top Philip.
Nothing is going to top Philip, apart from maybe the thong. Your thong confession.
It's not a confession.
Brought a lot of boys to the yard. Bit like your milkshakes or your ninja
Not my
creamies.
milkshakes.
Your ninja creamies. Back to the thong. Don't detract from the thong.
I don't want to talk about the thong.
Tough luck. You confessed it. Anyway, Erin Ashley Rose, she says, me too. She's with you on the thong wearing. A full pant makes me claustrophobic.
Yeah, I'm so with her.
Hot?
Yeah, with her.
No, weird.
It's very hot in the studio.
Very.
I'm quite close. You shouldn't have used that word.
Karen Phillips says, I love the way she uses her full
Karen
name.
Phillips, I feel like I know her.
She says, full knickers are so uncomfortable.
Yes, Karen,
It
they
has
are.
to be a fitted short, proper little
You
shorts
can't go.
or a thong.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Right. You can't go from Philip and his sexy photo shoot that you're now going to sexy
photo
naked
shoot, and
photo
they're not
shoot
sexy.
to now talking about thongs. You can't
Why?
do that because you can't.
Why
Because
can't
it
I?
gives the wrong impression that is not what this show is.
Well,
okay.
I have and I am.
No. Let's move on.
JB says, as a man, please bring back French knickers. French knickers. Do you remember
They
those?
got the frills on the side.
Yeah, they were like a boxer short, like a silky boxer short with a split.
But how are you going to wear that under leggings?
Well, that actually is a no-showed knicker. If you're
No,
wearing
it
a
can't
skirt.
be if there's a frill.
You can't wear it under leggings, but you could wear it under a nice skirt.
You don't have any skirts. Neither
That's
do
right,
I. When
I
was the last
don't.
time you saw me in a skirt? When was the last time you saw me in leggings? Exactly. Can't wear a French knicker.
Exactly. I'm bringing the listener meltdown. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Because you're getting it.
You didn't have one.
I didn't really.
Right. So can I just say,
Yeah.
it's the second week in a row that you have not brought a listener
I'm
meltdown.
really sorry that my life is in balance. And I'm feeling all right. I'm really sorry. I apologise. I'll try and fuck it up next week just for the show.
If you don't mind. That'd be
Okay.
great. Now, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
I talked about cleaning my worktops. It's not like my
I
life.
also have to clean my worktops.
Right. your job is to make content out of nothing. That is your job, okay? It's not a great job, but it's a job. So just suck it up and bring it. You can't just not do the work.
Can I bring that my 12-year-old doesn't want to give me a kiss, hello,
Yes.
goodbye or goodnight anymore?
Yes.
I mean, it's not a meltdown.
That is a perfect
But
meltdown.
it's not nice.
That's a perfect
The other
meltdown.
night, please, can I have a kiss? Good night. Night. I go to kiss. I get a bent head, top of the head. He's got a llama haircut, you know, like a llama. Short and then a lot of curls at the front. I don't want to kiss that. Because, you know, he's nearly 13. I want
you want skin.
I want the face. I want kisses. No kisses.
I can't remember the last time I kissed my daughter's face. I mean,
Oh,
it might have
really?
been
Like-
over a year ago.
You know, I miss it.
Sometimes I crave it. Sometimes. And sometimes when she walks past me and I sort of skim my lips on some like her
brush,
lower arm.
like a brush path.
Yeah. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like that.
He actually, I drove him home from school the other day. He was in his PE kit, so he had his little legs out. So I just put my hand on his knee.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, oh look, skin.
Yeah.
I can touch
Did he
it.
let you?
He let me for about 3 seconds,
Yeah.
and then he like
Get
gave me
off.
a bit of a dirty look and
Yeah.
moved his knee away. I was like, okay, all right, I'm not allowed to give you a kiss or touch your leg anymore. Okay, all right, I understand. You're a teenager. You're cool. I'm tragic.
It's the
Get
push-pull
over
thing.
it.
It's very
all right.
natural.
Sorry, I've got a puppy now.
Thank God.
Thank God. She smells great. She loves being
Oh,
kissed.
you know what? She does smell great.
I know.
To the
Why
point.
is that? Because puppies normally stink.
She smells great.
I
And
never
to,
washed her. I've never bathed her.
to the point that I went home and washed my dog yesterday. Because when I got home and smelt her, she smelled...
Puppyfied.
No, my dog did not smell
Oh.
puppyfied. She smelled like she needed a wash. So I gave her a bath and I thought, now you smell like Bieber.
But mine is living in a house which is endlessly being detoxed and wiped. So
Also, she hasn't been
she
out.
hasn't been anywhere. So
And also,
that's why.
mine was in the woods. And when I turned her out yesterday, when I turned around, she was rolling in something, and I don't know how
Nice.
long she was rolling in it for.
Nice. It's all right. Mine will stink really soon. She'll stink.
She smells gorgeous now.
She doesn't. Here's the listener meltdown. Brace yourself. Hi, ladies. I would like to be considered for the meltdown winner of the week.
Ah, go for it.
Today, I was drinking.
To be honest, you've won anyway because Lauren didn't bring one and mine was rubbish.
Today, I was drinking coffee from a mug that my mother-in-law brought me that says "Live, laugh, love," which, to be honest, feels like a threat at this point. Amazing. Amazing. Did she buy that for you in an ironic or a non-ironic way?
It's got to be non-ironic.
That would accidentally break if I got that mug.
I might get you that mug.
Please don't.
I think I will.
It will have a terrible accident.
No, it won't.
No, nothing says live.
And you don't like wastage.
Live, laugh, love. Don't buy me a live life. Please don't buy
Maybe
me that.
I'll put it on like a 40-ish mug so you can't throw it
Don't
away.
you dare. I'll let the puppy drink out of it.
Fine.
Please don't buy me that. I don't want it. Anyway, the printer won't work again. This is the same printer that I bought during lockdown because it was highly rated by people.
Printers never work. Light bulbs, they never work. They never work.
It was highly rated by people who clearly enjoy suffering. I've updated the firmware. I've restarted the router. I have shouted at it. I have begged it, but it won't print and it is making me lose the will to live.
What's this got to do with the mug?
Meanwhile, I can feel another rogue chin hair sprouting. Yes, I did tweeze yesterday. And my eyelids suddenly look hooded like my mum's. I am fed up being told that age is just a mindset by 22-year-olds on Instagram and that eye cream actually works. It does not.
It doesn't.
I just want one day in capital letters, she says, where nothing breaks, nothing bleeds, nothing sprouts. Nobody asks me what's for dinner or where their football boots are. Is this too much to ask? Thank you, Gemma. Gemma, the printer has sent you spiralling.
What's this got to do with the mug?
I think that she was feeling the irony when drinking out of a live, laugh, love mug,
And
that
everything's
she
sprouting.
wasn't feeling that vibe in
got
her
it.
life.
Got it.
I think that's
I hate
the point.
printers. Like I hate light bulbs, like
I
you said last year.
hate them.
They never work.
And why?
Never, ever, ever work. Although it did work yesterday.
What's with the fucking toner? Toner's low. Your toner's low. Oh, okay. I'll
But how-
spend £400 on another toner cartridge, shall I?
And also, I ignore that. and ignore that and ignore that and like living life on the edge because you think, and then it's always the colour toner.
Always.
It's always the colour toner. And I always think, fuck it, let's see what happens.
Fuck it. And then the kids are like,
and it always comes out in colour.
Mom, it's not pretty. Print it in black and white.
Yeah.
And then I always say to Ollie, please, can you just replace? I'm fed up with the kids talking about the colour toner. He's like, I literally might as well buy a new printer because it comes with a free cartridge and that costs less than buying the cartridge. I'm like, then buy a new printer. I don't care.
My printer is about as big as this screen behind you.
Yeah,
it
your
is
printer
so
is huge.
Big. Why have I got such a big printer?
It's Adam's fault. It's massive, your printer.
Of course it's Adam's fault.
It's massive. It's like industrial.
Yes, but it never works, so it's not industrial, is it? It's rubbish. Rubbish.
I have never pressed print and not seen the words "toner is low"
or low on paper.
Oh, low on paper.
Paper jam. That's my favourite. And then I open the door. There's
That's
never
what I
a
say.
jam. There's never.
That's what I say to the paper
There's never
jam.
a jam.
I hate a paper jam.
But there's never a jam. And then you're like, okay, well there isn't a jam.
Sometimes
Then you
it's
shut
at
the
back.
door.
Sometimes it's at the back, not at the front.
They're
Printers.
wankers. They're wankers. Printers are wankers.
Oh, wankers.
They are not good for menopausal women.
No,
They're just
Gemma,
not.
we hear you.
Why are you what are you printing?
Oh, that's
Do you
not
know
our
what
business.
I had to print yesterday? This should have been my meltdown.
I'm printing things all the time, aren't you?
No, literally never. What are you printing?
I'm printing like forms for school trips.
Why do you have to print them?
I do.
Oh, that annoys me
Printing
so.
stuff to hand in. I'm printing a medical form.
I have to tell you, Daisy's old school used to have to print everything. And then you used to have to scan it back in and then send it. It's like, have you ever heard of a Google Doc? I mean, could we not just do that? Why don't they use Google Docs? The things that you have to scan, that fucks me off. Have they not heard of DocuSign?
Don't start with DocuSign.
I'm not. I did that to be annoying.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I had to print something yesterday. You know
Yeah.
why I had to print it?
What?
My daughter's
What
going
was
on a
it?
school trip
Yeah.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And they sent the letter, the
Yeah.
email of all
Yeah.
the kit list and
Oh,
everything
yeah.
else. It was so small,
Yeah.
I couldn't read it, even with my glasses on. So I had to print it out to
so
read,
you could
it.
read it. Amazing.
Special, hey?
Yeah, that is special.
Thank
I
you.
think you may need to go back to the optician. I'm just saying. Because you had trouble, couldn't read your laptop before, could you? Or your phone or something.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't, yeah.
Sorry, but your eyes are failing. So please go back to the optician. Because, you know, sight is kind of handy for things. You know? I say this as a woman in bifocal contact
I'm not
lenses.
in contact lenses. Maybe I need to
I know
be.
you're not, but I'm saying it's not like my eyes are young. They're very ancient, but they are fixed with the wonders of modern bifocal contact lens technology.
Gemma, you're the winner.
Oh, Gemma, you're definitely
You are the winner by a mile.
But also, Gemma, that mug, take it to the charity shop. It's a no.
It's a no, Gemma.
It's a no.
And also, maybe go and get some laser on your chin. Just a thought.
Okay. Well, that's it for this week. We're going to see you on Thursday for the full show.
Well, we are if Lauren gets out the house and leaves the puppy
I'll
for
do
3
my
seconds.
best. I'll do my best.
She gets very stressed. She got very stressed about leaving the puppy today, didn't
very
you?
stressed.
The puppy's fine. The puppy is
Well,
bold.
let's hope so.
As bold as anything.
Let's hope
and is
she's
very
okay.
confident, and she is fine.
Let's hope she's okay.
She is going to run rings around you, this puppy, just so you know.
She already is.
Yeah, I know she is. She's okay. She's okay. She's not the one I'm worrying about. We'll be back on Thursday with a brand new episode. Please be in touch. Hello@40ish.co.uk, and we'll be back on Thursday.